Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Philip Brooks, the lead strategist here at Commexis. We want to welcome you to a Facebook Live event. I have here our creative director, Anthony Finoli. Yes, hi. And our president, Len Ward. So what we want to do today is welcome you to the new Commexis.com. Our new website has launched today. We're extremely proud of it. We want to welcome everybody in to take a look around. But we also wanted to talk a little bit about what made us take this direction with the website and with the company itself, and just kind of give you guys an idea of where our head was at when we created it, and what we actually want to do with the Commexis brand going forward. Yeah. So as the person who came up with the tagline and kind of talked about the marketing plan, the tagline that we've created is called Marketing in Harmony, and it really kind of gets to the heart of what we want Commexis to be about, which is the interplay between design and art and the actual technology that we're able to do, utilizing data and the actual marketing knowledge that we have here with the years and years of experience that Anthony's team is able to bring about towards these goals for the company. And we want to reflect that in everything that we do. So it's actually a little bit of a double meaning too. The harmonious portion of it also talks about how we work hand in hand with our clients to help them reach their goals, and we work together as a team. So just like an orchestra where everybody's got their role to play and everybody's full of, every single person there is an actual professional and they're really good at what they do. That's how we feel when we work alongside with our clients.
Yeah. Regardless of the project that you're working on, there's a lot of components that go into it. We looked at those components as if they were individual instruments throughout an orchestra. That helped us come up with the tagline. And all of those instruments and all of those services that we offer here, new services like some of the media stuff that we're doing now, which you'll see on the website, all of the creative services, all of the digital marketing services. When we start to do a plan for a company, when we're getting ready to do some branding for them or getting ready to do a campaign, all of those components have to come together, just like we said, in harmony for all of those things to work. So when you go to the website, you'll see that we've taken that harmony aspect and applied it to the creative that we have on each one of the pages, from the first 3 sliders on to some of the other pages. We've got some great new stuff on the website. We've got great case studies on there that you can refer to that tells you a little bit about the project, how the client felt about the project. We've got some video case studies that are up on the website. We'll be changing the website really fairly often now as we get new material, new videos to work with. But we're really excited about it, not just the new website, but the company in general. There's a lot of great things happening here. We are in a great location in Haddonfield. We've just expanded our offices to include more room at the very front of the building. You can see the window behind us a little bit, so we have an actual storefront, which we're real excited about. It's unusual for an agency like us to have a storefront type of space. Also, when you go to the website, there's lots of great work on there. There's plenty of information to find out about us. So please take some time and visit the website.
I think one thing about the website too, just to kind of go on what you said, is when Anthony made the point about the website's going to be changing a lot. It's something you need to think about with your website too. Websites are now becoming living, breathing type marketing vehicles. It's not, let me create a website as a brochure and keep it stagnant. If you look at our website, we have a section on there called the media page, and this is something that's really going to morph and change a lot. This page may actually eventually take over the entire website. You want to start thinking about delivering content, and by content it doesn't just mean text. By content it means video, it means images, it means podcast. And you want to start thinking about this type of stuff and how you need to be, delivering this to your potential clients or your current clients. So that's one thing I think you'll see with our website, that the interaction of it. You're going to see a lot of Facebook Live. You're going to see a lot of live cams where it's just us working. You're going to see that we podcast daily, every single day. We do very short podcasts. You're going to see quite a bit of video on there. So it's not just a stagnant website, we do SEO, we do this. No, it's a modern advertising agency's website. And get a good look at it, because that media page and what we're doing is exactly what your company's going to be doing as well.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's really going to become their own broadcaster in the future. That's sort of the model that we're building ourselves on, and that we're pushing towards our clients as well. You're going to be able to create your own content and be able to push that content out and amplify it. And everybody's got the tools to do that now. You can shoot a video on your phone, and everybody has social media available to amplify that content and reach the correct audience. So that's something that we want to champion on behalf of our clients and explain to them that they have these tools available. So we're going to pull the site up a little bit right now and just kind of take a little spin around it. I think one of the things that we want to take a look at just is, you can see some of the new artwork that Anthony's team put together. It's beautiful. It really fits in with the thematic elements that we're trying to do, the extended metaphor of the harmony and music interplay on one another. And we really, even our previous marketing campaigns were arts focused. And I think that that's something that we, really, it resonates not only internally with us, but with most of the clients that we've dealt with as well. I think they see that that's who we're about. We consider ourselves professionals and artists, in our particular verticals. So,
And a big part of what we say when we say a modern advertising agency is that obviously almost daily, actually almost minute-wise, the space is changing. How you reach your audience, how your audience reaches you, how they follow you, how they learn about your products. Those are changing on a daily basis. So one of the jobs as a modern advertising agency is to stay above the curve and know what's coming in the future. And that's what we're doing. That's part of what we're doing with our media page, because we know that that's going to be a big part of how you're going to present yourself to your audience, to your target market in the future. With that in mind, the constant idea of taking my 35 years of traditional advertising experience, combining it with Len's 15 years of digital marketing experience, with Phil's 25 years of creative strategy. We're combining all of those components together. And again, the big idea is within our agency, you get everything within one shop. We don't outsource anything. Everything is focused on your particular brand. We assign a team for that specific brand. And again, the biggest key is we always have an eye towards the future. We always have an eye towards what's going to be effective next to marketing your product, your brand, your services. And that's what our website will tell you. We're on the cutting edge of all of these different ideas and applications to be able to reach your target market.
And the one thing about that too is a big thing that comes up in our industry anymore, and it's actually the hottest term right now, is transparency.
Right.
And then one of the things we did is, let's see how transparent we can get. Well, take a look at where we are. We're able to walk right by, look in, watch us do this work, and literally see how a modern advertising agency works. We're very clear on that. We don't outsource stuff overseas, and I'm not here to knock any agencies that do that. That's their business model, and that's okay. But when you do work with Commexis, when you walk through these front doors in Haddonfield, you're meeting the team that's working on your campaign from A to Z. Now, we may have to grab a contractor or a third-party vendor in case there's something we cannot handle, if there's a very complicated part of a project. But even that, we bring them in to meet who the client may be. So you truly know from a transparent standpoint what's going on with your dollars every day of the week.
Right.
Yeah, and I think, again, that's something that you're not going to see from a lot of agencies, and that's part of the reason why the site is built the way it is. It's on a WordPress platform, it's modular, it's scalable. That's something we also encourage for a lot of the companies that we work with when we're doing web work for them. But for us, it's ideal because we can take that media page and we can build it out, and we can take the focus and shift it to podcasting or shift it to video, or we can highlight all these new types of content that we can produce for you guys to show you exactly what it is, not only that we do, but why we do it. And and that's like Len says, that all comes back to the heart of transparency. It's a metaphor that carries us throughout the company and throughout all of our dealings with our clients as well.
Yeah, and again, I think one of the big keys for what we do is we have some clients that come to us just for specific parts of a project. They may have a beautiful website already, but they are not getting any traffic to the website. They can't get a social media campaign from anybody that they really trust to show them real results. Again, that goes back to transparency. When we do something for you, when we set up a digital marketing campaign, we can supply the kind of reports that you need every week to show the transparency, to show where we're successful, to show where we're doing an A/B test against something. But all of our clients come to us for different reasons. Some come for a completely rebrand a rebrand of an existing company. They want new logos, they need new truck wraps, they need new marketing materials, collateral, they need web materials, they need digital marketing. Other companies will come to us specifically for an advertising campaign where they just need great concepts and great ads to run in a print campaign. So we offer an entire program or we offer bits and pieces of a program, but everything we offer is done with the client in mind, building a long-term relationship with that client, making sure that that client stays with us, and not only stays with us, that client is really proud to go out and talk about the work that we've done for them, refer us to other people. I mean, that's a big key of what we do here at Commexis is our clients, we're fortunate, love us, love the work that we do, and are always willing to help us with developing new client base or someone that they know that could really use our help. That word of mouth is really key, and you only get that word of mouth by doing great work for your clients and building those relationships with your clients.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and to touch on the branding, like you said, you know, the days are gone where we're just going to get rankings. And, you know, look, I'm going to be honest, SEO rankings and pay-per-click rankings are pretty easy. I'm not saying it doesn't take time, SEO, because it does, but if you have the budget, we can have you sitting on the first page of Google on a paid ad in a day.
Yeah.
You know, so those days have kind of moved on. So you want to start thinking, well, why would somebody want to work with you? And it starts with old school traditional advertising campaigns and concepts. If you look at our website, you know, marketing in harmony, like we work in things where you'll notice as if you were on the website, it's going to follow you around because we're retargeting everywhere. And you're going to notice that there's going to be different banners that kind of follow you, and it kind of builds a story as to who Commexis is. And that's where you need to think. So if you're currently in a campaign thinking, well, I don't have the rankings or, you know, whatever it may be, start thinking about the buyer's journey. And think about, you know, how you can be at every part of the buyer's journey to eventually walk them all the way down, or work them through a funnel. We say this stat all the time. 98% of people that come to your website are never going to do anything. They're never going to fill out a form. They're never going to call you. They're never going to do anything. But if you have that chance to get them to the website and retarget them all the way through, let them know your message as they're on their journey to potentially purchase your product or service.
Yeah, those impressions count.
That part of traditional advertising, which has been that way since the beginning of time, that recognition, that putting your product, your brand in their memory. Again, as Len said, that doesn't because they don't fill out any form, because they don't interact with you that day, doesn't necessarily mean that we're not doing a good job by putting the word out there consistently so that it stays at top of mind, whether it's a service or a product, that you'll remember that. And that's an important part of traditional advertising that we bring into the new age of advertising and that we work in right now.
Yeah, I mean, the impressions still have value. You know, we're not going to tell you that we can get you 1 million impressions and that doesn't have value at all, but we also are not going to be the agency that says, yeah, we don't care if you're not getting actual conversions from these too. We're going to sit down with you and say, hey, look, you know, what's the ideal conversion rate for these? You know, what can we do to make this better? What can we do to get your conversions up from what you're getting? You know, so we're working it from both angles. We're not just saying that, you know, one works without the other. They have context applied to them. Yeah. So I think, you know, we really just want everybody to take a look at the new website. We're extremely proud of it. We're extremely proud of the direction the company's going in. Come see us in our new awesome facilities here in Haddonfield. Walk by. We'll be happy to wave to you through the window and make it uncomfortable. And thank you very much, everyone, for listening to our first Facebook Live event. And please, again, check out the website.
Don't forget, go.